This is one of the only shots you're ever going to hit that you do not penetrate to your opponent. You're actually dropping down in front of him in a low single, okay? You want to match, just like our high snatch single, you want to match the same side lead leg so you have a mirrored stance. And all I'm going to do is drop my knee right in front of his toe as I look in to the inside of his knee, all right? The inside side is up and mobile, so I'm posted with my inside hand and posted with my inside leg. The outside side is all cased, okay? It's all flat. My forearm is on the ground. I'm posted on my elbow, and I'm posted here on my shin and knee, all right? I want to be sat back here, right? I want my weight to be sat back. I don't want to be pushing forward and my head slipping past his knee, okay? That's going to create scramble opportunities. I can avoid all of that if I just sit back and look into the side of his knee and then sit out as I run the corner, and my main goal is to push his knee down to the mat as I circle all the way to the other side. A really good way to set this up is again with our reach setup, so I can just reach towards the head, create a momentary distraction, and then there I am, right down at his ankle, hooking just behind his heel, hooking right here, and then casing that foot, looking into the side of the knee, sitting through as opposed to circling. All right, a way you may have seen this taught is to get up on your feet and circle, right? It takes a long time and it's a really awkward movement. I get a better orientation, I cover ground quicker if I just sit through. It's literally just 2 steps. If I sit, collect, and then sit. The further we get from his hips, the weaker his appendages become, all right? So I'm attacking him where he is at his weakest, all right? So for some opponents, from some super stocky opponents, let's say they're really wide and kind of short, this may be one of the only options you have in terms of leg attacks and getting them to the ground. They just may be too stocky or too powerful, right? Snagging an ankle, right? Just think about it like this. You can only pack on so much muscle between the foot and the knee. And I'm taking advantage of an anatomical disparity, right? I'm putting pressure on his knee outwards, all right? So it's not a squatting motion. I don't have to deal with his heavy hips. I don't have to deal with the strength of his legs. I'm attacking the vulnerability of the joint, all right? So I'm outside, I lunge in, and I stop right here. This is what you're gonna do when you first learn this move. You're gonna penetrate in too far to here, and now our opponent can lock around the crotch and start creating scramble opportunities, and this is exactly where I don't wanna be. All right, you can get triangles from here, so you do need to be careful. And that's a big part of why my inside side is up, right? It's posted so I can readjust on my entry. So in the event that I do go past, I can slide back. I can push back on this hand so that I'm looking into the side of his knee. And now my main goal is to drive this knee as I sit right into the ground. I'm pushing into that knee as I collect the other leg. Once it's hit the ground, once this knee is on the ground, he's gonna try and come up and cover, right? He may start hunting. All I have to do is put my head up into his chest, keep a hold of this ankle and elevate.